welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kansas State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Peters. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Finds his man, it's Peters. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle, it's Peters. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Wildcats are on the move. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's got him. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. The play on the pick was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to the lone back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Using his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Kendricks. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buffaloes are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulls and fires complete. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always point.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bucks! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Another incompletion on third down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Peters. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. That's caught, it's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough out for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Kendricks.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
Now, 4th down.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's got his man across the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by a field goal over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Quickly complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun. Wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And they can't make the connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Finds his man open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given...
Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's the shuffle pass is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Kendricks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Immediately fires to the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback's got the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Kansas State, 27, Colorado, 17.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. From the gun, the ground game. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Kendricks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Peters. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it along the sideline. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Kendricks. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up 2nd down.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Kendricks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Kendricks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They want to run this quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And some room to work. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harris. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Buffaloes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll move the tight end. Powers forward. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Daly. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on second down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.